sure the salad dressing is mixed in as well. The last time I had this, it was really delicious, so I'm looking forward to trying it again. That is really yummy. The crab is quite sweet, so it really complements the butternut squash and the carrot really well. And the quinoa just adds a bit of extra. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make my delicious crab and roasted vegetable quinoa salad. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really tasty crab and roasted vegetable quinoa salad. So this recipe is really easy to do, and I thought summer is on the way, the sun is shining today, so I thought it'd be a good day to make a really yummy salad for my lunch. I'm making this for myself today, so I've quartered all of the ingredients. So here I have, in the original recipe, I think I said to use about 200 grams of butternut squash, but here I probably have about 50 grams or so. And I've just simply peeled the butternut squash and I've just cut it into bite-sized pieces, so probably about 1 centimetre big the pieces are. And then I also have 1 carrot here that again I've peeled and I've just cut into bite-sized pieces. And then I have some leek here, so I got a big leek and I just chopped the top from it, so I got rid of all the scraggly bits. And then I just sliced it into about 1 centimetre or ½ centimetre pieces. So I'm just going to put the carrot and the butternut squash in. The last time I made this recipe, I put the leek in at the same time, and the leek got a little bit burnt and a bit too crispy, if you ask me. So I'm going to put that in halfway through. So for now, I'm just going to cook off the butternut squash and the carrots. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the top of those. And then I am going to just toss these vegetables in the oil, and I'm going to put this into the oven for about 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes I will put the leek in with these. I'll mix it up and then I'll put it back into the oven and cook it off for about 30 minutes. So as I said, I'm going to put these vegetables into the oven now for about 15 minutes, and while the vegetables are cooking, I'm going to cook off some quinoa. As I just mentioned, I'm going to cook off some quinoa, but before I do, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video today, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. So as I just said, I'm going to cook off some quinoa. So what I did before I started cooking the vegetables was I just washed through about 75 grams of quinoa. In the original recipe, which serves for, I said about 300. So I'm just going to add that to the base of my pan, like so. And then I'm going to pour on some water. So you could use water or you could use chicken stock for this recipe as well. I don't have any chicken stock today, but chicken stock does work well with quinoa, I have to say. It makes it really tasty, and also it's got a lot of collagen in it. If you make chicken stock from scratch, it has a lot of collagen in it, which is really good for you. So cooking rice or quinoa in chicken stock is, I think, is a brilliant way to get extra collagen into you and a lot of nutrients as well. So as you can see, I've just put my middle finger in there. I'm not being rude, I promise. And I'm just letting the top of my middle finger touch the quinoa in the pan. And then the water has reached the first line on my finger there, so that's perfect. That's enough water in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this on to a high heat. And I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to bring this to the boil. Now if you are making this for 4, I did say to use about 600 mils. 600 mils should be a perfect amount if you're using 300 grams of quinoa to cook your rice. I have checked it, especially in a pan like this as well. It's perfect. So as I said, I'm just going to leave this pan to come to the boil. The saucepan has come to the boil, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move all the stuff that's stuck to the sides back into the pan. I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to turn the heat down and leave this to simmer until all of the liquid has disappeared. So once all the water is gone, then I shall take it off the heat and leave it to cool. So I'm just going to wait for all of the liquid to disappear now. I cook this in the same way I cook brown rice, and I find it cooks it to perfection. So as I said, I'm just going to leave this to simmer away until all the water has disappeared. The vegetables have been cooking for about 15 minutes, so I'm just going to throw in the leek now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to toss all of these ingredients together like so, and I'm going to put this back into the oven for another 15 minutes or until the vegetables go a lovely golden brown colour. While the vegetables and quinoa are cooking, I thought I would make a little dressing for the salad I'm about to make with the cooked vegetables and the quinoa. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour about a tablespoon of olive oil into a mixing bowl, small mixing bowl. If you wanted to make this for 4, I think I've said 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Oh, and then to that I'm going to add about 2/3 of a tablespoon, I'd say, of apple cider vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar you like, it's just that I've got that one in the cupboard and I like to use it. And then also I'm going to add some dried mixed herbs as well, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of dried mixed herbs because I do love them, and that is the same in the original recipe as well. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of honey, not too much, just a smidge in the bottom of that bowl there, like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix those ingredients together, and then once everything is cooked I will put it all together in a bowl and I will add the salad dressing and mix it up, but I will show you that in a moment. The vegetables have finished cooking. As you can see, they've started to go a lovely golden brown colour around the edges, and the leek is also cooked perfectly as well. So I'm going to take these out. The quinoa is nearly done, so I will mix these in a bowl and then I will serve some and let you know how it tastes. Everything has finished cooking, so the quinoa has cooked perfectly. As you can see here, the liquid has completely disappeared and just left some beautiful cooked quinoa. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the quinoa to this mixing bowl. So I've just got some rocket leaves here. You can use any type of leaves you'd like. You could use rocket leaves, you could use iceberg lettuce if you wanted to. And all I'm simply going to do is just add the quinoa to the bowl like so, and then I'm going to mix in the vegetables. If you don't like quinoa or you don't like the look of it, I know it looks a bit sloppy but it's delicious, I promise you. You could use rice for this dish if you wanted to, or you could also cook off a bit of pasta as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in my roasted vegetables as well. So I'm just going to put all of these in. And then I have some crab here. So I have 1 tin of crab. I buy this in my local supermarket. It's just shredded crab and it's absolutely delicious. You could use tinned salmon if you want to as well, or even tinned tuna if you can't get hold of any crab. That would be really nice as well in this dish. And I'm just going to mix these ingredients together like so. Oh, if I don't throw it everywhere. And then I'm going to pour over the salad dressing that we made earlier. So I'm just going to drizzle this over the top like so. And again, I'm going to mix this, and then I will put these ingredients, this dish, into a separate bowl, and I will try some, and as I said, I will let you know how it tastes. And as always, I forgot to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this dish, so I'm just going to add it now. Just going to sprinkle on the salt and add a little bit of pepper over the top. I would say this smells delicious, but I can't actually smell it right now. Not unless I get really close. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a try, as I promised I would, several times now. So just going to grab a piece of the butternut squash. I've got some crab and some quinoa and some rocket here, and I'm sure the salad dressing is mixed in as well. The last time I had this, it was really delicious, so I'm looking forward to trying it again. That is really yummy. The crab is quite sweet, so it really complements the butternut squash and the carrot really well. And the quinoa just adds a bit of extra fibre and carbohydrate. So yes, I'm really looking forward to having this for my dinner. No, my lunch today, sorry. That's how you make my delicious crab and roasted vegetable quinoa salad, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my lunch today, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.